Yeah, way.
Oh yeah.
I just spilled my water on myself. Hold on.
Yo.
We barely started.
The cap wasn't all the way tight, okay? I went to take a sip and some just spilled.
Hello, Una.
Yo.
Just need
Oh
Ronan.
wait, I could just do that.
There's
Yes,
Charisma.
you can just press join.
I'll be
It's
muted
Ronan.
because I need to do some laundry.
Wow, there's
and
a lot of people here. Oh,
I'm just recording for our.
Yeah, I might have accidentally pinged everyone in the server,
smart.
so my bad, guys. There was an option that said notify at everyone, and I did not uncheck it. So.
I don't know if this is a niche fan base anymore. I wouldn't agree.
It was never really
God.
niche. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's so many.
Dude,
In
there's
the
a
library.
there's a guy
Holy.
with a Paw Patrol profile picture here.
A what?
No shame.
Okay, yeah, no
Earned
shame. No,
sality.
sorry.
I
There's-
think we have everybody here. So,
Dude, everyone's here. Even Spy from TF2 is here. There's Henry Stickman in the fucking audience. There's let me look for. There's a cheeseburger. Actually, no, that's a double cheeseburger with like. Actually, no, I don't know. But yeah, there's a double cheeseburger in the audience. There's that character from One Shot in the audience.
I think we
On-
can. We can start.
I think there's only like 2 missing.
There's
Yeah,
the
One won't
honorable
even
men-
speak.
Milkshake. She'll get here.
honorable
Uh,
mention
Milkshake
party.
and
You know,
Wyvern, Wordable, but like
Wyvern doesn't talk.
Wyvern-
Wyvern is in the
Wyvern
audience.
doesn't
right now.
talk.
She's in the
Yeah.
audience right now. She's
I
in the-
didn't
Stop.
see. That's
they're
fair.
lurking. There's Springtrap in the audience. Fucking Gordon Freeman, like legit Gordon Freeman of Black Mesa.
Nope,
is
get
in
up
the
here,
audience.
buddy.
No, you have to come up here. You're
Hey, and can you tomato Wyvern for me? Let me reply to
Yeah.
the message right here.
She moved her
Yeah.
own little freaking channel. No, where's she going? She's running
It's
away.
right in podcast chat.
We have to drag her back. Hold on. Okay, I got her back. Don't worry.
Woo!
Wyvern. Anyway.
Dude, where's Homer? Dude that suggested to add the donut to KP.
I think we'll start basic and just start talking about the next update that we had planned that was supposed to be Party Bash.
Oh.
Because that's been the most recent sort of development.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stuff in that is both a permanent edition and an event thing.
Guys, someone should probably record this if you want to save all this, just so you know.
I'm recording it.
No.
I have OBS open right now, so.
LARP.
I'm recording. Lol.
As is most things to do when we're developing stuff, it grew to be a bit more than we initially thought, and we ended up needing to put a lot more work into it than we anticipated, and that's why it's been taking so long. There's a lot of things that were in the update and are still in the update that are pretty much done or are in need of work.
I can go ahead and get started on what is actually missing out of the update, like things that were delayed.
You
Really?
can touch on that if you want to.
So a lot of the things coming in the update that caused delays is mostly what I would say is either can really just go down to two things: is either the grab replacements, or the other one would be stuff that was originally related to the actual winter update that we did previous. So, as you guys know, there is like the body check, there is hop for like the rabbits, there's all those types of abilities, secondaries, replacements. There's more that are in progress, and I would like to give an update on some of them that we have planned. So, let me go and pull it up in a moment. I have it in DMs with Wyvern. So I'm going to go ahead and talk on this. If I can find it. All right. Here we go. So outside of the ones that we have currently being Thwack, Body Check, and Hop, some of them that you saw inside of the sneak peeks would be Roar and Tackle. Tackle was the one that you saw in the Dagoda doing. It's not really just specifically for it, but that was the one that you saw tackle and just fall all the way down. Let me go ahead and find that sneak peek from me, so I can just forward that in to podcast chat. And this update right here, and that sneak peek right there, and then at the end of it is Roar, which is supposed to be like an AoE debuff move. Like an AoE debuff or buff move for replacements. Now, outside of that, ones that you haven't seen that we have planned is we do plan on some more support-based moves. Oh yeah, the Roar is also a self-buff as well, as to the person who said Roar was a Berserk move. Outside of that, we did have plans for some other supporting moves, such as Mend, which is basically going to be like a weak reusable med kit for rays, like specific rays to heal other rays or themselves. Obviously, you're going to have to take time to mend yourself, but you will be able to help your teammates out of combat. And as I said before, grab is still planned to be removed. Sorry about the delays on that.
And I assume you guys can kind of infer why removing grab is part of trying to how do I put this into words? It's about changing how the core gameplay works and making it more friendly to play and more, well, fun. Grab isn't fun inherently. Being stuck and not able to do anything isn't fun. Being stunned isn't fun. So we're finding ways to work around that by giving retractions more shit to do.
Continuing on him saying being stunned isn't fun, stun is getting updated. So, stun is no longer just going to be a flat out stun. It's going to be more so of a slow. You get slowed down to a very slow speed, and I'm actually going to be adjusting it so that while you're stunned, you can actually, like, let's say for the first bit, like, maybe half a second, a full second after you get stunned, you can't attack, but while you're still slowed after that, you can swing during that time just so that there's counterplay right after as well. Going on to more different balancing changes related is going to be low HP slowdown. So with low HP slowdown, we are going to get rid of it. We're getting rid of the slowdown for when you're at low health. We've kind of deemed it that the slowdown is not helping with runners, really. Like, if you're actually playing gameplay, when you think about it this way, if you're low HP, a lot of people will think that you've just lost because you're slower than the other person. There's a lot more to be able to do when you're actually low than just try to run and dodge until you are back above half. I was gonna say, do we want to, but that's probably about like all of the balancing changes that I know we have planned.
I
But
can't think of anything else in my head, frankly.
going to say we could probably get started on like the Raytraxians. I was gonna say, Una, you would probably be a lot better on that, especially starting with, the current release of Fish.
Yeah, no. Fish was originally just kind of like it was a test to see how surface appearances and like emissive maps could work, and it just kind of ended up becoming its own thing. Just kind of a thing for fun. I just like went hard on making all these textures for it. And it's like, okay, well maybe why not just make it its own little thing. Arrow recoded Bite for it.
I did do that.
Yeah. And then like everything else was me. Oh, and you also did the damage calculation for Slap.
Yep.
Yeah.
But outside of that, going on to outside of Fish, the Raytraxians that are planned or being added that we've had sneak peeks on, people have known about for a while, going on to stuff that was supposed to be in with Party Bash as well, like we said earlier. There was Loco. So I was gonna say I don't really know much about the tools yet because I still don't have them finished. But I
don't
think
remember.
like Jared, it was your idea, right?
No,
On
this was Una's
Loco
idea more so, I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, and so like the Loco moveset and what it's getting.
Oh yeah, let me find that. Cause a lot of it was just like waiting for animations for it. Okay, here we go. So Loco sort of okay, hang on. Here it is. Okay. So right now I just have it marked as having 500 health. It might have more. It's gonna be
God.
super, super tanky because essentially people are supposed to chase it down and kill it. It
It is a
drops
pinata.
credits. Yeah, it's a pinata, yeah. It drops credits when it takes any damage. Drops a random assortment of items when it dies, about 6 to 8 items alongside a big pool of credits. Could potentially drop a diamond crate. And then its
Who knows?
abilities. Its first one here is Gift Bomb. It throws 1 to 3 gifts behind it. Each gift contains 1 random useful item. And upon being opened by another player, Loco gets a charge to use 1 of 3 different abilities. Party Time, which gives Loco a temporary speed buff. Party Bomb, it's like a throwable explosive that looks like a gift. And then it has like a confetti cannon, a single-use confetti cannon that blasts anyone within a short radius in front of the player. More offensive than defensive. It also gets a pinata stick, so it's just like literally a big, funny stick that it hits people with. And then its like base move is Swipe. So yeah, those are its abilities, and like just got the animations done for them. So yeah.
With that, it'll probably come in the Party Bash update that was initially supposed to be planned for a few months ago. But
Yeah.
whenever that comes out, you will see Loco for sure. It's one of the things we're actively working on, and I think it will be out. I don't think it will be out.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else we need to touch on with Loco?
I don't think so, no. Its model hasn't been, like, changed or anything.
No.
Should I, like, get a screenshot of the model? Should I show it to people?
I mean, you can. I don't really care.
Oh. Yeah, okay,
What?
people want to see it. Let me get Studio up.
In the meantime, I can start talking about the Thiefling.
Thiefling. Oh boy, I love the Thiefling.
Just to preface, Thiefling is the gray raccoon you keep seeing around. It's been like cited for the longest time ever, like even years before, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. But
gonna say,
it never really
so-
got an official name because we didn't say it.
I was gonna say, right now, you've probably seen some sneak peeks related to it. So let me go ahead and give some stuff for some sneak peeks. I was gonna say, this one wasn't really like a completely stated for it. Right here. This sneak peek that I just sent into a podcast chat was a sneak peek for Thiefling, relating to Thiefling. Going on moveset wise, it does have some features that are different gameplay wise than most Raytraxians. It is in a state where it could technically be released right now, but the thing is that it wouldn't be a full release state because there's a feature that would give it a lot more than what it has right now. Right now, the current gameplay loop for it is it basically has its bag that it swings around, does pretty low damage. However, it can steal items off of humans. And when you steal items, you are slowed down. It really depends on items. So an item like a long pipe cannot be stolen. But some rare items like bricks or colas or stuff like that can be kept and actually used. Talking on the actual stealing, there's 2 more abilities. There's one such as, oh yeah, as Wyvern said, the more items you steal, the more damage you do as well, but you are also slowed down for having it. Both of the 2 abilities are related to actually having stuff stolen beforehand. Or, sorry, one of them is, and one of them helps with stealing. I was going to say how one works is that it basically scouts out and highlights people who are nearby depending on how much rare items they have on them. And then it targets the rare items on steal. But the thing is, when they steal an item, while they are getting hit, they have chances to drop the items. The lower HP they are, the higher chance they have to drop the item. And whenever they die, they drop everything they're holding onto them that they stole. And then the other move is they have a sort of getaway move that gives them a speed boost depending on how much items they have held. It basically gets you back up and its entire purpose is to get away. And to the final part that's right now current is that they can sell the items that they stole. The current gameplay loop is to go steal items from humans and go sell it. It's spelt thiefling.
Like
So
thieves.
you're basically being a little gremlin and stealing and then selling it. But the thing is, oh my gosh, my cat is trying to play with my sock on my foot right now. Sorry. But the thing is, outside of the stealing, it is pretty weak in combat. It's supposed to be a mosquito, and they have a little obtainment system that we're going to refer to as fence, which is the real reason why this is not really completely in game yet. Fence, like a fence you hop over. So I think Wyvern would be the best at explaining this, but Wyvern is mute. So I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. And basically, it's a network of tieflings, or I could say type of tieflings, which you saw in the sneak peek that was related to it, which is like, oh, there's a lot more to get out of it. And it's basically going to be a sort of like Raytraxian shop something. I'm not the best at explaining it, but they basically, like, I think Wyvern had a message somewhere. Let me go ahead and find this.
She is typing right now.
I know it was in let me search here. Where is fence? Fence. Alrighty, here we go. So, Alrighty, I went ahead and found it right here. So, fence. It's supposed to be served as a shop primarily for the tieflings. This is supposed to be the market in which you're supposed to return the items and like basically sell your stuff, your items to. I'm not sure if it's going to be both fence and bandit or just the fence network. So, if you are there as a tiefling, that's where you trade, really. That's how you're basically getting a bounty put on yourself as well. If you are a Raytrax, you could sell junk for tokens, strange crystals, stuff as that. And maybe later on, when you have Streak, it could give more benefits. Lastly, if you're a human, this fence is the obtainment method for a tiefling. You basically get kidnapped, killed, and then a tiefling walks out.
You get jumped, yeah.
Yeah, you get jumped.
Is there anything else to touch on regarding Thiefling?
I was going to say Thiefling, if you haven't really dealt with Thiefling right now, the stealing on a Thiefling actually does have a cooldown. And once again, you can get your items back. You hit them, they drop the items.
I have a question regarding the thing. I did ask it in the chat, but I don't know if you guys saw it. So I'm not really involved in tiefling development. I was wondering if you could just fight back against the kidnapping.
Well, that's how you get Thiefling. You can just you don't get like torn out of
Because
gameplay to
They could just camp
get
in there.
kidnapped.
And
It's
then
not
it
a
becomes a safe zone
place.
all over again.
It's not a safe zone. No. Fence isn't a place. What if humans camp? Fence is not just one thing. It is a network. There's
Yes.
going to be multiple spots. Think of it like fence as like multiple thievelings, basically.
Yeah, but like,
Where would it
if
be
they just-
located? It'd be located doors around the map.
what if they just stay near it?
What if they just stay near it? I mean, you could say the same thing for safe zone or like lock or spawn positions, really. Like people could technically camp those when you just
Yeah, but you
spawn
can at
in,
least fight back.
but that's I mean, most likely you'll just have like a combat test that says, "Hey, you can't do it." Otherwise, if you're in combat, you're just invulnerable during the state, like how if you're interacting with Sam right now.
I don't know what else to say, so it was just a question.
It's not just a place that they could just camp. Like if they wanted to really try to camp, there would be like they'd have to basically camp like 10 different spots or something like that, or like 8 different spots. Can you steal golden items? No, there's a set list of items you can steal. Let me go ahead and open Studio so I can actually list these set stealable items. It's not like they can just steal everything from your inventory, so let me go ahead and get this pulled up. I'm not necessarily to the person who's asking for lore. Lore is not my thing. We could probably have Jared talk about that later.
What?
Somebody was like, "We want lore" in the podcast chat,
Yeah, I'll talk about that later.
but sorry, I'm trying to get. Where is my thief list? Alrighty, here's a good list of the items that you can steal. You can. I'm gonna start from highest priority down to the lowest priority. So the highest priorities items are Bloxicola, Strange Crystal, Witch Brew. So if you have like those like token-based saleable items, they can steal those from you. Those are going to be their main priority to steal. Next, we have Katana, Brick, and Sledgehammer. Down after that, we have Machete, and then like nunchucks, medkit, coffee, taser, knife, axe, bat, crowbar. But I'd say the highest priority items are Bloxical, Strange Crystal, and Witch Brew. And then it goes Katana, Brick, and Sledgehammer. And whatever you are holding is also prioritized. They cannot use the weapons that they steal, however, unless it is a specific set items, being taser, bottle, brick, witch brew, Bloxicola, and medkit, and coffee. So they're going to steal your medkit and heal right in front of you. They are going to be an annoyance. So Thieflings are going to be your hated. We already know this. However, they are also low HP and very weak when they have stolen a lot of items, in the sense that they cannot run away, but they can deal damage highly. They have like about, I'd say 90, I think it's 90 HP. They also don't have heal on hit. And they don't get... Oh, wait, the other thing is that I forgot to mention on balancing changes is that heal on kill is going to be for everything. So humans will get heal on kill. Every kill will have heal on kill.
No matter which team you're on.
Doesn't matter which team you're on. This isn't really about like lore accuracy. This is just about having a mechanic that can actually feel fun on all sides.
Not a buff to humans. It's just like a system, right?
When
It's
this was introduced for Raytraxians, it was because they had
since humans get heal and kill, their health should be reduced. No.
No, absolutely
everyone
not.
has the same base health, at least straying a little from it or a little like lower from it.
We're talking about
Okay.
we're talking about heal on kill for everyone, right?
Yes.
I was going to say right now,
Yeah.
also, not just talking about heal on kill for everybody, I was talking about health pools. The health pool of Raytraxians on average is going to be lowered. One thing with Raytraxians right now is while they were all not really that unique, didn't have abilities, a lot felt the same. The only changes a lot really had were health and design. Maybe the every once in a while they had an ability, but right now more than half the Raytraxians are above 100 HP. I feel like something should be really done about that, especially when you have multiple that are just 120 or health or above. How much would humans heal on kill? For everybody, the heal on kill would be equal. I'm probably going to make everybody heal probably like 25 on kill. To the person who just said Nightcrawler is about to be busted, I think I don't remember correctly. Doesn't Nightcrawler already heal on kill? I forget.
Sure.
Or no, it's not heal on. Yeah, it is heal on kill and heal from rage.
Okay, I figured.
And then I saw a comment earlier about somebody saying something about human should get body armor. Jared, I think this would be good for you to talk on.
Okay. Oh, am I talking about the other hazmat thing?
Yes, the other hazmat thing,
Okay.
the heavy.
There were some initial ideas that I had way long ago before this update was even really set in stone for variants of hazmats that would provide different kinds of benefits, maybe not direct buffs from one another, but right now we are working on a heavy hazmat, which is, let me go pull up the roadmap. Dude, where is it?
Would heavy hazmat give slower speed? Yes.
What the fuck?
Can Hazy use heavy hazmat? I'm not sure yet. We actually didn't talk about that at all yet.
On the
Is there an
discussion
estimated
stages.
release date for the update? That's a thing we're going to get on.
We will get
No.
to that.
No, absolutely not.
There's goals, but not an estimated date.
We
Jared
absolutely
has any
never
different
have.
ideas?
Hey, for like 5 years, we absolutely have not ever proposed a date for an update. It just happens. When it's ready, it gets done. Then we update the game.
Can Hazy use Sledgehammer if it gets heavy hazmat? I'm giving Hazy Sledgehammer once grab is removed.
Okay.
What's gonna happen to long? Oh, yep. Sorry.
Go ahead. It's fine.
What's gonna happen to long pipe once grab is removed? There's already a sneak peek that shows changes to the long pipe. It's more so changes towards the blocking of attacks, like such as thief lunge and stuff as that. And I'm not really sure what we want to do with that. I'm personally more of a fan of just removing it or at least updating it. But Charisma, weren't you wanting to add some sort of form of blocking?
Oh yeah, I
Like-
did.
we were adding a blocking system that takes off durability, slows you down, and makes you unable to attack while you are blocking, basically.
Yeah,
It breaks the durability of your weapon, and if you're using like an infinite durability, it just lessens the damage. It's not necessarily a parry, it's just more of a block.
I can explain it a bit. Basically, it redirects all the damage that you would have had to your weapon instead, as if your weapon took the impact. So, in a fight, you could be using your weapon as a sort of shield, but you're basically trading off the longevity of your weapon for a bit of health. Basically, your own longevity. It's not parry slap, you can hold it. It's a hold thing. There's no like, it doesn't stun you when you hit them. It doesn't like, it literally just redirects your damage to your weapon. That's that's all I have to explain.
Okay, I will. We don't have a lot written down for the heavy hazmat, but we were going to change how hazmat and armor works fundamentally. Because we were going to change it more to resistance and reduce damage from various hazards, rather than however it works now. That's what we have written. Heavy armor was going to be a direct buff from that, but it would reduce your movement speed and your buffs from resistance and like wearing it would be lowered if your armor is more damaged.
Going back to some more questions that we just got. Will there be any new weapons added to public servers on release of 3.4? We'll get on things about 3.4 later, but this is what we're just going to refer to for now as the update. This is not 3.4. But there will be weapons adding to the update. If you guys didn't see, we had a sneak peek of the longsword weapon. I think if I remember correctly, it was Muo having like an animations video that was sneak peeked. Next, is there any replacement for slime pups? We will get onto that later. And is Golden Chainsaw being reworked or coming back? There's not any plans yet. Is Sledgehammer getting reworked? No. I love my Sledgehammer.
Will eventually. But
Boo!
Okay, Bow.
Don't tell him.
Nuke everybody.
Keep it.
We can keep going down the list of the Raytraxians now if there's nothing else to.
Is
touch
Fish
on.
replacing the current Raytraxian? No.
No, it's another Raytraxian.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get the idea from, but no.
Oh, I just got pink saying fly me. That's a true statement.
I can go down the list now.
Alrighty.
The next one
Yes.
we have on list is Liebulb. We talked about it previously in a podcast a few months ago, maybe more than that. I think we just showed off concept art, but as of right now, it is in a state where it's presentable, but there's still something missing to that core gameplay to set it apart from others. Certain things just need to be addressed before we put it into an update, but we just want to give it some more love and more care into how it functions and how it'll play.
Whose dog is barking? My dogs are barking outside. Can you pet your dog? No, the dog is outside. I'd say the next Ray that we would be talking on would be Beal. I was gonna say I'm not really the expert on Beal, so or like any of the new Raytraxians, to be honest.
Beal has a good chunk of core abilities, and everything is mostly done with it in terms of setting it apart and making it unique enough to be an addition to the current game. But like Liebulb, we just need to give it some more once-overs, but not to the extent of Liebulb. It's much more completed than Liebulb is. But all the assets are done and everything.
Next would be I think Mimic.
Yes, Mimic. We've had a lot of talks on how Mimic will work and how it could work.
Holy.
Assets
Mimic is
are done like most Retraxians, but we want to put more work into making every Retraxian have their own proper place. The scale that it adds of content that it adds to the game has slowly ramped up as time has gone along, and we've had to set it aside because of that being such a change in gameplay that we need to set aside a lot of time to making sure that it plays well and that it functions as we want it to. But to give you the gist of it, it will have its own place in Power Outage and kind of throw a wrench into things. If I can pull it up and try to summarize it.
How many rays are getting added? A lot, hopefully. Are getting new stuff in experimental place soon. Currently, I've just been doing a lot of bug fixing around in the experimental place, but there is going to outside of some current small changes, the experimental will be receiving updates over time, mostly going towards the plans that we have inside of this, inside of the pin messages that I've been making notes of for right now. To the person who's been asking me on a rework of Ghost Fox and spamming me with it nonstop, it would be, I would have to say that right now for rework plans on Ghost Fox, not right now, but it is going to get one of these secondaries. So it's not going to be just Lightning Lunge and Swipe. So
I'll give you guys a gist on how Mimic is going to work. The amount of Mimics will be restricted based on server size, but if you know the Monster Hunter Frenzy, it's kind of like that. I'll let you just like run with that for right now.
Okay.
It's a lot more nuanced and complicated, but we'll get there when we get there.
Next would be, actually, hold on. Let me see. Where is it? How many rays do we plan to release for the upcoming update? We're not sure. In the near future, is there going to be a way where you could choose a ray traction instead of the regular converting system like Shark and Sharko as example? But if not, could you please add a convert opt-out instead of turning into a retraction? It just kills you. That will be something that we will get onto later when I'm going to talk about plans on straight out team balancing and gameplay changes. But let's go ahead and get started on more of the Raytraxians right here. To the person talking about Thief Lunge beforehand, I'm planning a rework on Thief Lunge, but it's still in the progress, and I don't have a full set out plan for it. So it's not, it's going to be close to what it is right now, but not completely the same and unfun to play against, hopefully. Going on to the next Ray tracks would be Kavris.
Yes,
Or however it's pronounced.
Kavris, asset-wise, is completely done. Everything about it is, well, not everything about it, but anything visually is pretty much done. But its core abilities still need to be worked on, and it has been sidelined for right now as we are working on the current update. But in the near future, we will have it completely done. The obtainment method and everything is completely ironed out and whatnot.
And to the people who are asking what we think will actually be out, I can basically give a small estimate of either 1 or 2 Raytraxians heading up into the next update, which would either be Loco or Thiefling. Thiefling would be the more likely. I think which one of the next ones do we want to get onto next? Do we want to get onto like
We haven't talked about
the
Koseki
replacement? Yeah,
That's
okay.
Una's thing, though.
Una
That's up to her.
Una
She can talk about
Koseki.
it.
My creature, yeah. So, Koseki, I mean, it has its abilities. It got accidentally leaked at one time in experimental, and people got to have fun with it. It is very, very, very unbalanced right now. But essentially, kind of my vision for it is a like a crowd control ray tracks. Hence why it has a lot of like explosive abilities and stuff. And also, one thing I do plan that I want to like have come with Koseki and why it's not like coming in like the next update or whatever is like a mining system, so you could go into the caves and mine for different ores and stuff.
Diggy diggy hole.
So yeah, that's Koseki. It needs a lot of balancing and it needs like a mining system to go with it.
Alrighty. So after Koseki, I think I'm just gonna go. I think I know which one I want us to talk about last. So let's go ahead and get on to, I would say, Cyber Ursid,
Okay.
or as you guys call it, Proto Bear.
Cyber Ursid has been really up in the air for the past few years. It's been kind of sidelined, and as time has gone along, the design kind of started to rot, and it wasn't really up to standard with the stuff we have now. And it was never really programmed or finished functionally, so there's nothing we can really tell you or show you about that. But it was initially supposed to be a human mini boss for the human team, but as of right now, I can't like confirm or say for certain what Cyber Ursid will do in the future. It has a new
Also-
design concepted, but nothing definitive right now.
Next, let's go ahead and get on to Kintagi.
Oh boy, oh boy.
This one is going to have a few stuff.
Kintagi has been worked on. It is, in terms of work compared to like Cyber Ursid, it is a bit more finished in the sense that it has a lot more assets, has a model, has some designs, stuff that's more modern and more up to par with the current KP. As for its abilities, I've had a lot of outlines for it. This has mostly been my own kind of thing with Ronan that we've worked on off and on for the past few years. But with working on Kintagi, we need to rework Nightcrawler before anything, I think, because Nightcrawler is our basis for a mini boss, and I feel like right now in Nightcrawler's current state, there's some issues that need to be addressed with it. And I feel like if we added Kintagi right now with the things that I have concepted, it would be more appealing to most people compared to Nightcrawler, which has been updated off and on.
Because say with Kintagi gameplay wise, its state as a boss was not necessarily like team based, if I remember correctly, right?
As in, it would be a mutual enemy.
Mutual enemy, yes.
I believe that was brought up at some point.
Like there was an idea brought up of having it be a mutual boss for both sides to kind of compete. And obviously stated before, I'll go ahead and get onto this as well. We do have change. We do know that Nightcrawler does need a rework. It is not good in its current state right now for the gameplay or just anything. It's either a Nightcrawler lives for 500 years or they die instantly without doing anything. So there's not really any huge plans up for change yet, but it's really just a game of, do you get jumped by 30 people or not? Going on to the next ray tracks, or I should say, 2 ray tracks would be damn out. Shamrock and Snapchat. I was gonna say, Jared, better on this because that's not my specialty.
Sure thing. Shamrock and Snaptrap have been modeled for a while, and even more recently, Snaptrap has received its own. It's received a remodel, and I believe it was sneak peek before. It currently does have some animations, and it's been worked on off and on as time has passed. And Una's been animating it. She's done most of the work on Shamrock and Snaptrap in recent time. And there's her animating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Going on to the one that I wanted to save for last was Jawbreaker, and for the reason of why it is not currently in the game. So, the thing with Jawbreaker is, like, the assets, it has a lot of finish assets to it right now. But the main thing that is delaying its release is that the function, which I will call the function of obtainment, is a lot more complicated than just the way that it exists. I think Jared may be the best way. Jared, like, wasn't it? I forget the
name of it.
Like Betsy, or I
It was
forget.
Betsy. Betsy
Yeah,
is the
so-
name.
Yeah.
So basically, there's going to be an area with, if I remember correctly, it's a boss, correct? Like a
It is a
boss,
boss.
mini boss, that the people have to complete, and the boss is the way of obtainment, basically. Like, you know how Frankenhazy is currently in the game, but it would be a boss akin to Frankenhazy in gameplay.
We can't really speak too much on how Jawbreaker itself works because we haven't really been working on Jawbreaker recently because of that attached system that needs to be addressed before we do anything with it.
Alrighty, let's see. To the person saying who was asking me questions on KP being more mobile friendly, I've been trying to work on that over time, really. Also with console support, such as other fixes with mobile and console support that I've done, such as making console sensitivity actually work, because I had to basically update and make some changes to the original camera script, like the original player module, and update it to new, and then add the changes back into it to make it work for console. I've had console support for weapons and such. Like the currently thing that I just added was a custom thing for the Crawlipede mini game, where you basically just have to shake your camera joystick left and right. And to the person asking for the recap, there's a recap of all the stuff that has been said in pinned messages right now. I've been updating that over time. Then right after, will there be more balancing changes? Yes. There is one right now, which was hopefully going to be the next thing that I was going to talk about. I'm just getting through the messages. Will we get new events like Power Outage and Blackout? The answer is yes. That is something that was actually originally planned for the winter event that we were having. If you guys remember that one box that was down at the end of caves during the winter event, that was actually a spoiler for the event that we were adding, but we never really got to adding that. I was gonna say, I don't know, do we want to discuss on that event right now, or do we want to
We
or
can
not?
touch on it a little bit because aren't we adding it to the next up? Well, we are. We are.
Yes, we are hopefully adding it to the next update. So, the bio case and what I should say is like the barrel, the toxic waste barrel. I forget.
Yes.
There's another one that's a version for Rays, which is the toxic waste barrel. But basically, there was going to be and still will be a event that we'll call the Giving Tree, which is basically was a team versus team event, more akin to like the it's a giant Tesla coil is what the tree is. Let me actually get shall I send a picture of the giving tree?
You can send a picture of the giving tree.
Where's the little giving tree? Hello, my little giving tree.
I might give it a texture in the future, but right now it's still just a.
This is what the giving tree looks like right here. It's a nice little Christmas present to everybody. Little 6 months late Christmas present, but
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
it keeps on giving for 6 months.
It's giving for 6 months.
But basically, you have to deliver the bio cases and waste barrels to the thing. You cannot attack. You are slowed down. You can't jump as high while carrying it over. But basically, the point is to deliver the stuff to get points for a team versus team event. It basically spawns in locations around the map that will really hello Korea. But will just be around the map, and then you have to bring the presents over to it until like one team gets enough points. Basically, points are going to be things calculated on, oh, how far did you bring the box, how much combat was around you, stuff like that. There's a lot more that would go into the point calculation really outside of that, but but it's basically going to be a team versus team event, and right after it, you're supposed to get rewards such as new weapons and, like as we were talking about earlier, I think the heavy hazmat, unless that was not part of the things that you're supposed to receive. Yes. Another thing is that we were supposed to receive is new human weapons. Hello, new human weapons. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on Maul. I'm pretty sure you guys might have seen Maul inside of private servers, but Maul is like MAUL, but it is not currently the same as it was inside of the private servers, where it's basically just a strong, like the golden sledgehammer, just without the shield. It's basically supposed. Muo, we have new updated animations. Lo siento. But basically, the Maul is kind of basically a electric. Do you want me to talk about it, Jared? Like model,
You can
like
touch on
how
it.
it functions wise? It basically gets charged after you hitting people, and then it has two abilities that you use with the charge. So it has basically basic M1s and then like super cool attack that you can do with charge. And then we also had long sword, which I still want to touch up on from before. Long sword has not really been showed outside of the animations, but it basically, the current form has a hold down M1 for basically a long dash attack and a tap M1 for a basic swing. And then I don't remember, we were doing this, correct? We were adding like a new Zweihander, right?
Yes, that was one of the plans.
Why does Scorch Grab not work anymore? I do not know. I'd probably have to go patch
Scorch
it up,
Grab
but that's
wasn't even supposed to be like released to the public. It was just something we were doing for fun.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, if that thing that it was attached to is ever reworked, it might come back. But it wasn't even supposed to be out.
Is Crawlpede getting the rest of their kit? Wall climb plus tail swing? No clue. Will Photon Scorcher ever come back? Yes, I plan to, honestly. Obviously, I don't think I want to put it as a reward for the, I think I put a sneak peek at this a while back, but there's 2 badge icon sneak peeks in which I made. The Una did amazing art for that, by the way. So, hats off to Una for those. But basically, one of them was easily figured out, which was to complete the bestiary. And the other one was to actually obtain all golden weapons at least once. And that was it on the badge states. I was going to put rewards. It isn't once in one life, it's just once total. Now, I think for the achievement for like going on the what is it? The asking on the Photon Scorcher will ever come back. I think I'm going to update the achievement that was originally for killing a golden variant to just be killing a rare variant of anything, such as like VIPs or something like that. To the person asking if PvP tourneys are coming back, no clue. That'd be an event hosted. I'm not sure if developers would host it, but I'm not doing PvP tournaments anymore myself, like I used to in the past. Shovel Shovel did have some things in the past would be like, if you guys don't know, there have been private server events or like public server events where you got Shovel. Shovel is one of the weapons that was planned. It is still planned, and it is almost in a state of release, other than just some slight changes that really need to be made with the weapon before it gets added in. I'm not sure if there's any more weapons that we really need to talk about, but let me go ahead and update my thing. If you have anything that you guys need to talk on, I'm just going to be updating my message.
Grim. What else? Is there anything additionally that any of you wanted to touch on that we haven't yet?
Grayson?
Okay, for the final question that I've been getting pinged with quite a lot, any update on purification? The answer is sadly no. There's not really any huge updates on purification.
Or at least not right now.
Not right now. I do want to do more things with the actual concept of purification and actually overhaul it from what it was before, but I do think it is a great concept that we do need to
It's not dead
get
and
out at a
buried.
later time.
It's still got a cane. It's fine.
It is. It's not 6 foot under. It's just crawling on the floor after I shot it down 5 times. For the badge of completing the bestiary, does special raid tracks like zombie count? No, it's only everything that is normally obtainable. Is the last update bat skin perhaps coming back someday? Hold on. Let me find the message that I have to say about that. Don't redeem the code for last update sign if you respect the OG Kaiju Paradise players. It's more than a skin,
Bruh.
it's a symbol of their early commitment and patience. Let them
What are
keep
we
their
doing, guys?
exclusivity.
What are we doing,
What are you?
guys?
What are you reading? What are you
Okay,
reading?
so
It's a
when we
copy
read
paste.
this,
It's
we
a
should
copy
re-release
paste.
it.
Can you please send this?
But it's just search "don't redeem the code" in like the server.
Don't redeem the code. Please don't redeem the code to show respect for the old players who grinded early.
Yeah, you gotta respect the OGs, guys.
When I put
Sorry,
out
guys,
I
I
put
didn't
out the, I
expect
think
it
it
of
was
you.
for the I think it was for the winter update. The code in 3 gave last update Kaiju and sent that message right there. Any incentives to stats or leaderboard? I have no clue. This would be something on Jared and stuff that was relating to, I would say, 3.4 banners and just an overall like stat card redo.
Banners are still planned. Banners are still worked on. There's still a good amount of banners that are up in the air right now.
Outside of that, do we want to talk about the update to the stat card, how they look? Do you want me to go get like any pictures or anything like that?
Do we have one?
I was going to say I could just go into the place and actually get a picture of it.
Yeah, you can get a picture of it.
Any Speaking of leaderboard, do you think people who have permed for various reasons could be nuked from the leaderboard? Depends. I'll probably just make a filter on the leaderboard that just checks if they're banned. It doesn't delete their stats, but just it doesn't delete their stats. It just probably hides them off of it for now. I'm not sure yet. Is the Paradise Pass thing real? Yes, we're adding the Paradise Pass.
Don't
everybody.
believe them. Fake lies created by the deep
No,
state.
believe it. It's already coded in.
Fake lies created by the deep state.
No, no,
Can
no.
we pause?
It's coded
No
in.
glucose.
No glucose. You have to take your phone into the bathroom.
When will the new map come into main game? Whenever the update happens. Let's see. Is weekly ever coming back? Yeah. Hopefully. Any important skins? Not planned yet. We actually probably do plan to update skin. Is trading skins ever going to become a feature? No. We have stated this
Wait,
for the longest time.
but I
No,
like
we are
trading.
not adding Charisma. We know you love your trading. Charisma,
Yo, I like
we
trading,
know.
guys. Yo, what's up?
No, we're not adding trading. Charisma, I know you love to scam adopt me players, but
Bro, what do you mean?
calm down on that. So
I
we'll
don't
just
even
quit
have
out
like
on
a
that.
welcome badge in there, bro.
We can quit on that. So we'll go back anyway. So on skins in general, skins are probably going to be updated how they're obtained normally instead of just crate gambling and stuff like that. I think Jared's ideas were a lot more in depth or better on this.
I had an idea for it, but I don't know. It's
It would
forgotten.
like, do we want to talk about skins, emotes, and really stickers or anything like that, Jared? Like the upcoming plans or ideas we have for those?
There might be beyond KP as it is right now, if you get what I mean. Because I don't know if we're gonna update the current system that we have in game right now or not.
Okay.
That's a you thing if you want to do that at some point.
Alrighty. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm leaking test play stuff right now real quick.
No.
Stop leaking.
Stop leaking, Mirokoi. Stop leaking. Alrighty, here's the updated stat card stuff.
Yay!
Those right there are leaderboard positions of where you are at. It will say you are like rank 1 in top kills or something like that. I know, guys. I'm so skilled. 0 kills,
Dude,
0
you suck at
converts,
this game.
0 bandit tokens. Oh my gosh, this guy needs to quit.
You really suck at this game.
Will there be
Give up,
preset
dude.
banners? Yes. That is what banners are going to be.
There will be
Um,
no like direct customization where you can upload your
will
own
Evil
banners,
Sam
'cause
be
that
in main
is-
game? No.
Evil Sam will stay in experimental where he belongs.
Evil Sam will be shot dead in the Bronx.
Don't be rash.
Will people who add banner? No,
You will not get custom banners. I am sorry.
there are not going to be custom banners. Is there going to be a playtime stat so I can harass people who know life this game? No, but I can see your playtime. I'm referring to you, young experience. So, is there already on track on golden weapons in-game code? In experimental, yes, not in main game. I made it for the for the achievement badge in specific. Do we want to get started on plans for teams at all?
Yeah. I can
Plans
touch
on
that.
future balancing changes. This is
Rubbing
going
my
to
hands
be
together.
so we're probably going to test out some ideas. This is going to be happening over time, this testing. I'm not sure if it's going to be happening in experimental, but we're planning on either one of two ways. Obviously, the more like ones that we might try, probably not going to be the one that we're going to go for. We'll probably try free for all for a bit and experimental or something like that. Outside of that, the other idea is Team 1, Team 2 instead of human versus ray tracks.
Let's
You
go!
basically just spawn in as a human or ray tracks on Team 1 or Team 2. Humans and ray tracks cross teaming. This should fix out like team balancing because both teams will have the same idea. Is there going to be like a passive mode? There's not really going to be modes. So
There will be one unified mode. We will not.
it's going to
At
be
this
one
moment,
unified mode.
we are not going to have separate modes because it will create a division in players.
Will there be a color outline to see who your team is? We don't have like super plans on that yet, but there will be ways to distinct if somebody else is an enemy.
Yeah.
I think we could
I'll
go back
know,
on the
like make like a big red arrow above every enemy's head or something. I don't know.
I think
We'll
we
get
can
there when we get
go. Yeah, I think we can go back to discussing anything about modes if the player base ever returns to something that's considerable amount.
The
That
thing that
depends.
I would say about modes is that it wouldn't be a permanent mode. It would more so be probably a state that would be put on the game like an event. I'd
Yes.
say if we were going to make it free for all would be something that would appear like an event. Like let's say free for all turned on during power outage or something.
We already said something about events, right? That we're experimenting on that regard.
Yes. Yes.
We want things to be done. a
Would stuff
specific
from
way.
cosmetic suggestions come this update? I don't deal with cosmetics. I just implement them in. That'd be like Una, Milkshake, and Jared stuff. So
There's a handful of things that I've done. For
you heard an alarm beep?
but
That was Ronan.
I have not. Honestly, I have not worked on skins in a good amount of time. In all honesty, I have made like 2 last month.
You've made
I think.
to the guy
I
who
haven't.
kept asking for stuff on cosmetic suggestions. I just answered your question.
That's meta.
Yeah, I haven't been working on skins too much lately. I've been working on like other content. I need to get back to working on
Will there be
skins.
more skins which require badges? Yes, I do want to add more badges. Like one idea that was like I think put an experimental or something was basically just somehow, if y'all could manage this, get all 4 VIPs together, like all 4 of the VIP wolves together or something.
Bringing the band back together.
Get the band together, guys. Stuff like that. Will there be a 100 human streak skin? Whenever one gets made or something, I don't know.
We have to make something special for each badge, so
When is the public execution of the old KP re-uploaders? I will not speak on that, Jared can.
can't speak without my lawyer present,
He
unfortunately.
can't speak without his lawyer present. Gotcha.
Hope that answers your question.
What things from KPN game suggestions are going to be added? The things that get marked with confirmed, guys.
Thanks.
If you see confirmed, it's getting added.
If you see
Will there be
considered-
another Raytrix that can see people's locations? I guess Thiefling can kind of do it with one of its abilities because it like highlights nearby people, but you'd probably already see them. Will the Team 1, Team 2 thing completely remove having to do the obtainment stuff for Raytraxians? The obtainment stuff for Raytraxians is probably going to completely change if we do go in that direction. It won't just be obviously the current state that we have. It'd probably be something closer to this is the best game that I could possibly think of for the idea because it's the only game that I really like. Depth spelunking, if whoever's played it, some enemies you research or whatever, like you finish research stuff like that and you get the reward. It'd be more so a system like that where you figure out the ray tracks and then you're able to obtain it with some base mentions, like stuff for blackout events, stuff for default events. Will there be VC or a VC server? There's Kaiju Paradise Experimental for now.
We don't have a direct plan to add VC into main game right now, but it's always on the table. It's just a
Will we
matter
get convert
of-
animations? Hell no.
No, we will not.
Oh my god, my
There may be
dogs are fighting
variations
outside.
of the current one, but there won't be anything absorbently detailed.
We don't have any collaborations that are proposed to us, and not sure if people would want to collab with KP.
Will
That's
there
the
be a
thing.
try hard server? No. Will there be backgrounds? Will backgrounds be dev made like artwork the devs have made?
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
maybe I would say like I don't know if we'd ever want to do it, but if we ever want to, we could probably have like an in-game banner thing, like an event, like where we have art made for banners, kind of like how we do the server banners.
I'm not totally
That's
against that.
that's not something. Will there be banner suggestions? Probably not.
Probably.
Or probably
Really?
probably not. I
It's
don't know.
possible.
It's possible. We don't have that much on banner. And then I'm going back up to another thing to ask about Team 1 and Team 2. Can both Array and Human be on Team 1, for example? Yes, that is exactly how it would work. And then I said, why is there no reward for getting the Grupo Expulsio badge? I don't know. Can there be drop kicking for humans? No.
No.
And then going back to the Team 1, Team 2 thing, what about getting bestiary entries or how Nightcrawler and Saturn being limited work? So it's going to be really updated, and it's a process that we're going to have to figure out, obviously, over time. We do have plans that we want to do, but we're figuring out right there. Will there be community weapon skins?
Already
There's
is.
cosmetic suggestions.
Yeah.
Glass physics from KE. Kinda.
Wow, they really want
We have
that
our own
glass.
system. We're not reusing anything.
We're not
from
reusing
KP.
anything
can
from
just
KE.
redo it.
Is hazmat suit going to grant you an advantage over Thiefling? Maybe. I need to adjust the code later on, but right now it does not.
Can I say this
Will there
about
be-
KE?
Yeah, go on
so
ahead.
people can stop asking about can we reuse this and that. I'm pretty sure 100% whenever we want to reuse some idea from KE, almost everything has to be remade from scratch. So there's like no point
It's
in like
easy,
mentioning
so
transfer things from KE. So We already have our own system in place for glass breaking, yeah. But that's like an example I'm saying is like nothing from KE could really be transferred over. It needs to be recreated. So yeah.
On the
Except-
person asking this important question right here, based on how people have been theorizing Corvus having flashing stuff like on Kavris having flashing stuff like flashing, would there be an epilepsy setting? If it is epilepsy inducing, I will make a setting. I do not want people to have any sort of issues with that.
As of right
So-
now, I would not consider it to be a hazard.
It's gonna have to be run through the QA tester specifically, yeah.
Yes. No fish in main game. Fish is going to main game, guys. It's already an experimental. It's just something that we added. Is Nightcrawler ever going to be able to have a ray ride on its back? Or no, because the ride grants passive regeneration. We're not giving Nightcrawler that. Will there be mannequin Hebai beam abilities like Kaiju? No, we are not getting Manic Blast.
Or heavy beam.
What do you mean, no Manic Blast? Is hazmat suit? Oh wait, I already asked that. Less disable hit sound, probably, maybe. I don't know. Is there going to be any way to see your data if your data is? Is there going to be any way to see if your data is still good or gone, or at least some way to check that? I honestly might go through and redo the way, like, figure out how the old systems for the data storage works, and just figure out if there's a way I can make it automatically go back and compare for players of the past. For the people who have been playing recently, it shouldn't do any effects or anything or make you lose data, but that's things I'm going to have to test with myself, really, for the so that people don't have their data loss just appearing out of thin air. But that's something I would need to work on. Let's see. Could there be a breaker box feature for Paradise where people can manually use them to end the event sooner? A while back, I was talking in feedback, putting out some feedback suggestions, and I was bringing up the idea of having ways for Blackout to be an interactive event, like ways for you to end it faster or stuff like that. Will the Plan B retractions be added into the game possibly in the next update, such as the bandit speed? Yes, that has been said over time. Will there ever be a healer/medic array? I stated earlier that Mend would be a secondary that some retractions would be a sort of mini medkit ability, but there isn't really anything stated for straight up healing. A question I've been meaning to ask. I remember a friend being really unsettled by the crawl P minigame having the realistic bugs on the stream. Will there ever be a setting to change that to something less unsettling, or are those with the phobia of bugs and such? Like, I don't know, bugs like change the bugs to a text box or something. I will add it. I'll make a setting that or something. I don't know. I would have to test with how it's done, but I think I'll just if y'all know anything about Geometry Dash, I'm gonna be R Shadow with that. So
It'd be very funny to add it'd be very funny to add an image that just says the text bug.
Here's what I'm referring to, if you know what I'm referring to.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Just a black box.
The Cosmos Unleashed buff. Just a giant black circle instead of that. I'm gonna go ahead and the shovel we're going to be adding into the game. We were able to market garden. How we would market garden, fellas. So if we were gonna market garden, I think we'd have to start. I don't know. Let's. I don't know how growing would go underground. Really, we're already trying to grow stuff. I don't know how normal plants would work underground, man. Stuff like that. Or
Genetically engineered plants.
Let's get some genetically engineered plants. I'm just trying to scroll up. Will the Streak Yamato variant be able to acquire in a private server? I don't know. I don't deal with Yamato stuff. Will the axe weapon ever get its own guitar skin? I hate guitar skins. We're done with guitar skins.
What?
We're
Charisma's
done.
over.
I'm
Charisma's
done
over
making
here.
guitar skins. I'm not modeling
Whoa.
anymore. I am finished. I'm so.
Unless your
tired of
name is
guitar skins.
Charisma and you want to make
Wait,
a
there's
guitar
one-
skin called
there's one-
Virtuoso.
It's already in the game.
I'll make
Will there ever
Banjo
be any
too.
versions of this super nerfed versions? Oh, Market Garden is a Team Fortress. Okay. Oh, are we getting Market Garden? No, we are not getting Market Garden from Team Fortress 2.
Wow, guys.
We will be getting Rocket Jumping though.
No, we're not.
We will
Rest
be
in
getting
peace,
not
Rocket
McMay.
believe these
Jumping.
Rest in
fallacies
peace,
planted
McMay.
by the deep
We will
state.
be getting Demo Knight, guys.
We are not adding Demo Knight.
Devs hate
swear-
music.
Empire, whatever his fucking name is, he's not playing
Devs-
Kaiju Paradise.
Devs
We'll
hate
get-
music.
we'll-
My name is Una, and I've been making music. So
We will add rocket jumping.
not actually
Rest in
Una,
peace,
though.
Rick May.
could
Wait,
humans
what?
fish for fi? No, people cannot fish, for fi.
What?
Fifth.
Any news about
Jared.
bottle skins? My name is
No.
Jared. No.
Yeah, I did say that.
Jared, where's our promised
Um,
fishing mini game?
Shut up.
Will there be an increased chance for exotic skins? I don't know.
They're
Shamrock,
exotic.
Snaptrap having a leaf clover rare variant. I have no clue on that.
You'll figure it out when Shamrock is released. Whatever that is.
Is the Jammer concept buffing ability thing ever updated or considered further? Yes. Will there ever be friendly fire? I don't know.
Probably in the teams thing is concerned. Technically friendly fire because you guys are fighting each other and stuff. Maybe.
No,
I mean, if we're doing
not at all.
team, it's not really going to be friendly fire now.
No.
I'll add friendly fire to bricks, guys. Don't worry, it'll be really
No.
fun.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. This is gonna be
Yay!
the worst
Whoa,
thing
whoa, whoa,
ever.
We're hating now? We're hating now?
It's gonna be fun.
Is it Golden Bottle comeback bottle?
No!
No,
It is never
please,
coming back.
no.
No.
Okay, okay.
No more.
If I
Oh no!
if I
no.
rework it to be a part of the game and like actually good, would you add it?
My name, no. Please.
If
no.
you
What do
say
you mean, no?
if you say
Yeah,
golden bottle,
please
if you-
keep on the thing that we should probably talk about later at the end of this.
I'm talking
if-
about like
if-
the removing the BG stuff from it. And just make it like actually just a bottle.
I mean, maybe, but
Maybe, but I don't really want to focus on gold weapons right now.
Oh,
Do we want to talk about any of the proposed buffs, like from Wyvern, Cough Cough, Hazy, Cough Cough?
hey.
oh, Wyvern.
Oh, Wyvern.
Oh,
Oh,
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Oh,
Wyvern,
Wyvern.
yeah, the
Wyvern.
Hasty
Talk about
box.
your Hazy idea. Talk about your Hazy idea. To the guy saying buff crowbar, no, it's already good. Y'all just
It's
don't
already
know.
good. We already made it better. We're not making it better.
Compound
Danny
beans
knew it.
kid for
I'm not
coffee.
doing anything on skins, guys. Is
It
the
has
friendly
nothing
fire
to
on
do with skins.
Shimo's Ice Javelin rebounding on safe zone intentional or a bug? I have no clue, but I'm gonna say intentional because it's funny.
Kind of funny.
But it's not even gonna happen later anyway because safe zone's getting removed.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a
Oh.
long time coming, fellas.
AFK simulator gone.
Will there be another John Kaiju? We do not talk about John Kaiju, guys. We do not talk about John Kaiju. Can we get a possible kill counter on weapon skins? We are not getting stat track. I'm sorry to tell you that.
We're not adding stat track.
We're not getting
Counter-Strike.
stat track variant bats. I'm sorry to
We're-
tell you that.
Wait,
we're
but
gonna
that's easy to code.
change
No,
the skins to
Charisma.
criminality
mean, no?
skins. We're gonna add the
Charisma,
stat
no.
tracker model to all your skids.
Will
and it has
Jesus
a
ever
certain
show us a
skin
sneak
number.
peek again? That was all Kuriat doing a like
Jesus
I
will
forget
come
what
back when something monumental happens, and I don't know if that'll ever happen again.
I
will those
would probably
grubs that I've
commission
seen
it,
look
maybe.
like kaiju be added? That is a Una question.
What's
Bro,
up?
literally asking Jesus to announce
No,
something
grub.
costs like $10, by the way.
Oh
Oh,
we
yeah,
can talk
the
about grub
grub.
if she wants.
Yeah, originally it was just kind of like it was sort of like how fish was a test. It was a test to see like non-humanoid characters. It will be added at some point, but it's not like a high priority thing. Expect Shamrock and Snapchat to be added before it.
What does grub even do? Grub exists, guys.
It's a bug.
They do their best.
Why am I getting
Their
grabbed
best
from the
is
moon?
terrible.
Because you do. Are they going to be individual abilities for Manic and Hebai exclusive to them only? I don't know.
Probably.
They already get
Attraction-
buffs. One gets
attractions get-
repair and one gets buffs during power outage, but
Ray tracing gets abilities. Fork found in kitchen.
is a crowbar's prying wedge ability swinging abysmally, pathetically, and experimental, almost as the idle abilities and prying wedge's animation priorities are colliding, intentional or a bug. No clue.
Or
Will
there's
there be
already
another
an,
setting for lower graphics?
there already is. How much low graphics do you need to
It's a
go?
bug. Okay, I'll fix it later. Will there be any ray tracks NPCs? I don't know. I think. Can you
Possible,
make
but nothing
anything
is
higher than
confirmed.
170 ping actually playable? You can in experimental, but the thing is, the way it is set up now, I still need to work on the hitbox adjustments. It's something.
Cut out, Ronan.
How are you doing? I'm doing something. Will console ever get something to summon? No, I
did we
hate console
mention the-
players named
Oh,
Did we
Control
mention the
Genius
engine
with the
yet?
Discord username Afraid Cat.
Shut the fuck up.
So,
Ronan.
What'd you say?
Later.
when safe zone removal, it's an experimental, so the answer is update.
Update.
Actually, baked her cookie.
Was the main element from the periodic table that makes up kaiju so I can make it in real life? No. The answer is Ardon.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So. Will water rays have a moisture bar?
Yes. They will have to douse
you know
themselves in water.
They will have to. They will have to
minute.
drown themselves every minute. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will Atomic Disassembler come back next Halloween? All Halloween event skins should return with Halloween event.
Yep.
Is Carlpede Wall Climb Tail Swipe ideas still scrapped? I have no clue.
We
Will
haven't
there
like,
be
touched
any
on
new
that
events like the
recently.
Hollows? No plans yet. Can you make toggle buttons small so I don't accidentally click the buttons with my fat fingers? Just get a larger tablet. Come on, man. Just get money. It's that easy.
Just get a PC.
No, I would like to make a thing to where we were wanting to work on it at some point where you could adjust the position of buttons really and have it saved, but that is not being added yet. Like adjust position and size of buttons for
You're putting
mobile.
fallacies on my name. Hold on.
How far is 3.4 in progress?
But
It's in progress for sure.
It's in a state.
Is Bandit an off-colored tiefling? I don't know. That's Jared.
oh,
No.
Alrighty, here's the real question that somebody needs to ask. Is Bandit's mask a part of Bandit or a mask? That's the real
What?
question.
What?
Like, is it just
Sorry?
coloring or is it an actual mask, buddy?
Like, is it fur or is it like an
Is
actual
it fur or is it a
bandana
mask, buddy?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
It's a logical one.
It's the-
It's a reasonable question.
I was promised that Azru was going to grow offline. When will this Azru finish be growing? It only grows when you're offline, so you can't see when it's online.
Yeah.
Will there be new guns with the update? My name is Wyvern
Oh.
and I love adding 5 billion guns. Will the
wait.
red ball skin ever be obtainable again? My name is Ronan and I want the
Oh,
red ball
Ronan.
skin to be obtainable in the diamond crate at a later point.
I will texture it someday.
Whoa.
I will texture it
This
someday.
guy just calling it out.
Is 3.4 going to be peak? No, it's going to be like if there's Mount Everest, then we're gonna have I don't know, Pikes Peak.
Anthill.
We're gonna have Mariana Trench actually.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Where in my game I
Latest.
promised Jamaican beef patty food item? It was never promised to you.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, Jamaican beef patty.
Can we get new ways to get diamond crates? Probably. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop answering some questions. I'm going to go on to some more things. So I know some people were asking about lore. This is not my thing. This is Jared thing.
So, Lewis did want to come up and talk about it. Hi, sorry. Come on
Luis.
up, buddy.
Luis Gamer Cool 23.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to see all of you. How are
Yo!
we all doing tonight?
Yo.
Hello, hello, hello. It's Ronin. Hi, Ronin. Hi,
It's a round of
Arrow
applause.
Boy. Hi, Jarlu. Hi, Una. Hi,
Hello.
Charisma. Hi, River.
Arrow boy.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is
There's no.
Hello,
there's
everyone.
This Lewis Gamer Cool 23.
Hey, Luis Gamer Cool 23. Do you hate noobs?
There's
Yo.
no.
I do
clapping
hate noobs.
soundboard.
I have a
Sorry.
6-part series that you should read. It's best-selling
Best selling.
about why I hate noobs.
I
Oh.
gotta take a look at this.
hmm So, what questions do we have about lore, guys? I'm very excited to be talking to you about all this. I appreciate all the kindness that y'all are giving me in podcast chat. Am I in the lore? No. Can you add me to the
Yes.
lore? No.
Yes.
Will everyone be killed? Yes.
Yes.
Self-insert.
Some invigorating questions here tonight.
Great questions we have. Make my Jamaican beef patties canon. I'll put that in the thought box in my thinking cap.
You can hear you eating.
What?
Someone's hungry. What the heck are grubs? Grubs are like kaijus but smaller.
Grab
Grub.
it.
Oh my
This is
gosh,
grub
I'm
trap.
getting so many questions.
Grab.
Just look at the ones that actually make sense. Don't look at the ones.
I'm trying. Are themed raid track scenes like mocha, lemon shark, melon shark, sprinkle kit, etc. tasty? Probably not. You're still just eating skin. I would not advise you to try to eat raid track scenes. They probably wouldn't like that. Can I have the no?
Can we get a good
Does the
sum up
Kai-
of the entire lore
Okay.
of Kaiju Paradise?
Basically, there was this caveman. He ate a crystal. He died. That was it.
That's the end.
That's the entirety of KP lore, what we're built off of.
Wow.
I've been putting lots of work into it. Here's a good one. Does the kaiju crystals growing on people also apply to raisin lore? And if so, does that actually do anything to them? Like to their mental or physical state? 41 pings. Basically, I would say it would. Like, you know how like some ray traxians can't breathe in caves anyways? Like Shork, for instance, they can't breathe if they're in the lower part of caves. I think 100% the crystals could grow on different ray traxians, and I think they can on, Kaiju, Manic, correct me if I'm wrong, but
You can.
on stuff like, that, and I think that, would it do any, physically, yes, it obviously does do something to them, but their mental state, I haven't really thought about that. I'll definitely think about that some. But I think, yeah, 100%, beyond just humans, the crystals can grow on them in lore. I think that would be pretty accurate.
Let's
Are
take a look at
locos-
what drawing real quick.
Let's have a look. Is that a...
Yes, that's quite nice. Yes.
Oh, he has a little cane, I think.
No, that looks like a spear.
Oh, I think he's grabbing the sword by the blade.
Well, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, man.
Yo, wait. We're getting like live image translation.
This is accurate, yeah.
Yeah, man. This is actually in lore. This is the
Continue.
first cave painting.
Thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Are locos somehow connected to party Inas? Probably. I mean, all the Raytraxians have like a common ancestor, if you couldn't tell. But, I mean, I think that they would be probably a bit more connected than others. Like, for instance, how the 4 wolves, they're all connected. And how different Raytraxians have their power outage and respective blackout variants, So probably they might be, but I wouldn't count on it. How are the Raytraxians made? Ooh, I wish you never asked.
Alrighty. Oh wait,
I
sorry.
can go
forgot
for
to
like
ask. Hold on.
go on.
Here's
You're
what
good.
Wyvern's drawing right now. Alrighty, everybody. So we got the little hazy idea that I forgot that I was going to say about earlier. So Wyvern can draw this while I'm talking about this. So Hazy's gonna have this little thing where it gets buffed for getting kills, guys. Woo! Yay, scaling. Yay. So you guys get this thing called it's just an idea right now. We're not all it is right here. You gain it on 10 to 20 kills, somewhere in that range, and you get 3 options for traits. One makes your hazmats not get extra inventory space. Swipe is replaced with claw or attack. So basically, hazmats do nothing. A random secondary, and your space is only 1. Next is pack mule, which we'll call it that. Hazmats give extra space, so you can pick up like a long pipe or a sledge. And lastly, you have grab bag, which basically you pick up items. And you get charges for this for kill. Sorry, you have a charge every 2 minutes, and it produces a consumable when you use it. And kills reduce the cooldown. It's also known as Wyvern's fascination with Hazy. So basically, Hazys will need to work and get kills to be better. That's it.
Ooh, very
Can they still get
interesting.
golden weapons? I have no clue if we want to do that or not. I'd probably say no if it has the buff date of this. Roguelike Hazys? Yeah! Will the Hazy updates reset on death? Yeah. If you die, you lose it.
Can I show the Hazy redesign?
You can.
Yeah!
Hazy
It's
redesign.
Hazy. Okay, hang on. Let me get a screenshot of the work in
Will
progress
they be random
model.
every time? You choose between options.
Is it alright if I answer some of the lore questions while we're waiting?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty, cool. Let's see. There was this one that I saw. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Is it one time? Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, one of the like 250 pings. Let me see. What can I say in regards to the state of lore right now? We're definitely working on it. Like, it's definitely a work in progress, and I will admit it is slower than I'd like it to be. Sadly, I picked up a full-time job, so I haven't been on it as much as I've liked to. But I can say, in regards to the state of current lore, it's definitely being worked on, and we're trying to get this stuff ready to get released as soon as we can. If Ardon is a material, like an element, molecule, what prevents us chemically forging it artificially? I mean, nothing's stopping you from making chemicals in real life. I wouldn't advise trying to make Ardon, though. You'd probably need, like, a particle accelerator, I think,
Probably.
to try to make the skeletal formula of it. Is the whole lab underground, or is it, like, a government thing, given people are there? It is. I think most of Laminex is underground. Yeah, it's kind
I
of
can
set
go
in the
over it.
cave. Yeah, if you want to go for it.
Laminex is quite a tall but deep facility into the ground. It's probably clear by now, but it is built into a mountain, so it does go quite far down, and it does have a surface facility. And in experimental right now, this is kind of like a hypothetical of what it might look like. But again, it's an event, so. That's
Is the old map? Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Alrighty. Is the old map a different facility compared to the new map? The new map, as in the one in experimental. I'm not sure. Let me think. If Garley wants to take that one, he can. I'm not sure on that one.
If anything, it's like a theoretical, like, what would the surface look like of this facility? So I would say yes, technically, but it's not something that should be set in stone or anything. Just it could be.
I gotcha. Mm-hmm. How can ray tracings that can fly interact further with the map? Can they fly past the electric fences that keep them enclosed?
That's why they're not on the surface.
There is
Yeah.
It's
there's also these things called big giant invisible walls that somehow keep you stuck, guys. You know, this is very realistic.
Definitely.
Like, have you guys ever tried to, just jump out of a school fence and then there's just an invisible wall? I have.
How did Laminax create, even if on accident, Corvus, and what implications does it have regarding Ardon? I don't think we have too much lore set in stone for Corvus right now. I haven't really thought about them too much.
I don't think we ever made something definitive for
it. Yeah. In terms of implications it has regarding Ardon, definitely that Ardon reacts differently in different environments. That's what, just all the ray tracings can to tell you, since we don't really have anything set in stone for Corvus. I'm not too sure. But, hopefully that clears it up a little bit.
Will there be nunchuck skins? No! I don't want to add you don't want to add even more weapons that have to do skins if your name is Jared, because that means Jared has to make more skins for more weapons, guys.
Yeah, guys.
I don't want to make more.
Make really cool original skins that aren't references. I think that would be amazing.
I'm trying. I don't have any good art.
Guys, listen. So Jared really wants specific skin suggestions from this small group of game creators of this certain video game studio from South Korea, guys.
No.
South Korea.
Wait.
Guys, please suggest more Project Moon. We need 500 more Project Moon.
And it's all
Request more Project Moon. Request more Five Nights at Freddy's skins. Request more, I don't know. Just take skins from other games and put them into KPS suggestions, guys.
Whoa. Yeah, we got a new contractor.
Are there going to be more knife skins that are just retextured? Speaking about the Murder Mystery 2 skins, I would like to delete them.
Oh, they're gonna die.
The Murder Mystery 2 skins are going to die. Except for Sparkle Peanut, guys. Sparkle Peanut is staying.
Oh my god.
Sparkle Peanut is staying, everybody.
Hold on, is that the real Black Sword? Hold on.
Hip hip hooray, guys! That deserves 3 hip hip hoorays. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Yeah, guys. Are the crystals parasites, and are the Nightcrawler goggles hallucinogenic parasites? I don't think so. No. Ardon works. It's not a parasite in that sense. It's a type of radiation, and it's not parasitic in the way you're thinking of. It doesn't completely control you like that. Yeah.
Are we ever gonna get that one keypad working that's been broken for 6 World Wars? No, it can stay broken, guys. Are people able to make art or OCs based off the new upcoming confirmed arrays? I don't know.
I don't care.
No, we're gonna copyright strike you guys. You're gonna get bombed, everybody.
You can make as much art as you want. Don't listen to him.
You're going to get bombed.
Draw whatever you want. I don't care.
We're going to copyright strike you if you try to use our assets.
No.
What was the compensation for Endgame like when you rejoined recently and you got that message? The answer is it was for the male Hebai skin being removed.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
Is the big kaiju thing underground an ancient
sorry,
person
hey,
or
bye.
something?
My bad.
What?
The kaiju skeleton is the primordial kaiju. This has been talked about in Wiki. But yeah, that is in Laminex, I believe. And it's like, yeah, ancient, primordial. Big word.
Oh my god,
There
it's
is a
actually
code name for
Black
it, and
Sword.
I
Oh
will
my
just give you this
god.
name. It is Sobek.
I didn't know
It is
when he
titled
came
Sobek.
back. When did he
So
come back?
back. You guys heard that.
Yes. There will be more information on
Today,
it as
bro.
we go
What?
along.
How
Mhm.
did I not assume that
Alrighty,
was
is there any
actually
other
him?
like topics
Bro?
outside of lore that we want to specifically
Oh my
discuss before
god,
the
that's
one that I want
insane.
Charisma to discuss at the end?
I don't
I'm
have
gonna
too much.
can you show the other two redesigns?
You can.
The other
gonna
two
get new-
redesigns, go on ahead. Charisma, you gotta
Yeah.
get at the end.
I'm gonna get nuked,
Okay.
guys.
Charisma, you get your go at the end.
Okay, this will take me a second. I have to like get screenshots and stuff.
What did
Is there a way to
the
find out?
1809 mean in the lore channel? You're going to have to decipher that yourself, man. That's the point of
Uh,
lore.
Is there a way to find out what cosmetics are genuinely confirmed to be made? No. You gotta wait for release. Sorry to
Yes.
tell you that. If
I
it's
don't
a
look
pinned,
for
it does not
anything.
mean confirmed. Skins will not be confirmed inside cosmetic suggestions. Pins are
Then-
just skins that people like. That developers like. It doesn't mean confirmed.
Okay,
Um,
there's heavy.
any
bye.
possible ways to repair weapons in the future? Ah, dude, Ronan isn't here. He would have
Aw,
loved to
man.
talk on that.
Will there be
I
lore
can
for
touch on
why
that,
ray
actually.
tracing?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can touch on it, dude.
Actually, Lewis, go first. So that's fine.
Nah, man, you're good. If you want to go first, since Ario was already talking about it, you can go ahead since we're on topic.
Weapon durability and weapon repairing coincides with with a system that Ricky would have added, and it would give you more ways to modify your weapons. There's nothing really set in stone, but that is something that we were going to touch on when Ricky is added, to introduce more of something that you could have in gameplay. And I imagine it will have some specific alteration with Retraxians, so both humans and Retraxians can receive the benefits from this.
Very cool.
Okay.
Will there be lore?
Will
There
Lord
are
exist?
there-
No. Lord is dead.
Wars gone.
The lore is caveman eats one of the crystals
Caveman.
and he dies. Yep.
Caveman eat rock.
Caveman.
Rock
Caveman
die.
eat crystal. Yep.
Caveman.
That's the entire lore. Some guy named Grug who got stuck in ice. Ate
All
one of the
makes sense now.
crystals. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Will there be
default avatar string option, setting option? I don't know. Will
does
there be
that mean?
LARPing?
What
I
does
don't
that
know.
mean?
Maybe
You don't know
LARP was
Grug,
us
Charisma?
all along.
You don't know the Grug?
You don't know
I know the
Grug?
LARP.
Someone said Nicolas Cage Grug.
Nicolas Cage Grug?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get Jack Black in here next while we're at it.
I was saying that
No,
to
he's
the would there be
Grog.
LARP? What does that mean, bruh?
Will there be LARP?
Will there
Oh,
be
dude,
will
we
there be
love
live
LARPing.
action roleplay? We love
Only
LARPing
if your
here.
name is Zert. So
Oh,
Only if your name is Zert.
Called out right now, jeez.
Will there be lore for why ray traxians actually exist, like why they were created or how? What were they made for? So there is going to be lore for why ray traxians existed. A lot of that you've already seen in the bestiaries, but I think what we're planning to do is to go more in depth into that. You know, especially for some of the ancestor stuff, you know, back to like not the molecular stage of Ardon, but you know, somewhere around there. And I think the game plan is to kind of work our way up from that. I'm working with a few people with some of the origins of ray traxians entirely, just as a little teaser, I guess. But yes, what they were made for, I don't. Let's think. Let's think. I have all this written down somewhere in one of my notebooks, but I kind of lost that notebook. But you'll definitely like learn, hopefully, hopefully soon, why they were made, and what implic the impacts of that, why they were made and all that. Can you get scientific names for rays? Sure. Hopefully, I'll try to work on that whenever I get around to all the sciencey stuff. What
If you
did the
want, I
eight?
can help with that.
Oh yeah, if you want to, go for it.
Yay!
Let's see.
Guys, what if I posted an image of my stupid dev guitar skin?
They're going to be asking for guitar skins for the next 6 months, man. Constant things.
Yeah, but my model sucks. It'd be fine.
It's like a curse, man. Whenever you release a picture of the guitar skins, they'll never let you rest.
Yeah.
No, they'll see. And then I'll say I'll gatekeep it afterwards. It's all they get.
That's all they
It's all
get.
they get.
It's like purification. Tease it once, never bring it up again. Does the public know about Laminex and Retraxian? Probably not. They probably don't know Laminex exists.
I'll give you a gist right now. Laminex is a black site.
Mhm.
Nothing comes in, nothing goes out.
Shanty. Oh.
Yeah, no. With the new like mercenary sneak peeks, I think. I hope y'all kind of understand now. Laminex is not like a very friendly, welcoming facility. You have to be there
Government
for a
doesn't
very
exist
specific
here.
reason.
My
What
name
government?
is any lore game
Never heard of it.
nowadays. I must be inspired off of SCP.
Well, we invented this before SCP, so they actually copied us.
It's true.
Is Hazy really a
Alrighty.
hybrid? Oops, I apologize.
Is Hazy really a hybrid? Hazy is Hazy, yeah.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Exactly.
Is there ever going to be a Kaiju Paradise movie? Yeah, it's actually in the progress. That's why the update is delayed so much.
Mhm.
No, I'm lying.
No, he's not. The Laminex website.
No, Hazy isn't played by Jack Black. Sam is played by Jack Black. Get it right. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
man.
Sam is played by The Rock. Ricky is played by Jack Black.
Is Kanye West in KP lore? No, not yet. He's going to have his own music
Ye
event.
is though.
Yeah,
is,
Ye
though.
is in KP. He's going to be one of the upcoming Retraxians.
Yep.
Anyway, outside of the joke questions, I want to get on to what will be the final point until we basically just go to straight up just, talking like we were before on questions, which I'm going to actually have Charisma and Jared specifically talk about this.
Oh, God.
It's this
Hi,
little
guys.
thing called
Uh-oh.
the future of the game.
The
I will
future-
get a screen share of it up.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god.
Because I do believe that they should have some visuals of this, because there's absolutely zero info on this that the public has, so this is going to be your first on hearing of it.
I'm getting to that, okay?
You'll get into it?
No, I'm
I
talking to
don't
this
know.
person who just keeps pinging me. Don't worry about
Oh.
not to
Okay, so the best way I can say this is, hello, buddies. Look at my screen share. This is what we'll have for now.
Oh my god.
Is my screen share working good?
Guys,
Hello,
it's
is
my
it up and
word.
good?
It's my word.
Hello. Wow, guys, new engine that is work in progress. So
The red square is a completely new replication system that should hopefully fix all the hitbox overreach issues.
Sure, so you can talk.
This is
about,
very
like,
cool.
Well, what do you mean
sure, but
geeky?
you could talk about the engine
So-
recode that we're working on. So this is going to be what we're working on for the for the future outside of the main game updates that mostly I will be working on.
How this compares to the original replication, there's a lot of improvements. Roblox's replication is very slow. I believe it's even frame capped at like 30 FPS because of how physics works. So what I did is reroute it to run just as fast as basically a computer. And also, it has ping prediction, as you can see. It tries to predict where arrow is going. The parkour system is me wanting to give more options for movement instead of just running and jumping. So there's a quick vault, there's a regular vault, and there's edge climbing. So if you want to get up like higher than you can jump, you can do that. Quick vaults gives you speed ups, so the more consistently you do it, it pushes you more, so it's faster than running. I also plan to rework the combat to be more interactive and just more in depth, because before it was just swinging your weapons. Currently it is just that, but I plan on adding a special attack and a block feature that will be kind of similar to the one that was talked previously.
Oh my god.
Buddha.
It's okay. Keep going,
I'm
Charisma.
unsure,
Don't
like
worry about this.
I'm unsure what else to talk about apart from me having completely restart the game from the ground up, basically from scratch, and now runs on my proprietary engine. Sorry, I'm not natively English. It runs on Power Thesis now, but the movement is fully custom. Hitbox is fully custom. Replication is custom. Though the camera is still Roblox's. I want to make it better because it's pretty stiff. Combat stamina is planned for things like special attacks and blocking, but it will not be consumed by your movements. So like the parkour stuff will not have like a stamina or anything, but your combat abilities like blocking and special attacks will have a combat stamina. That red box thing is you on the server. That's where you are on the server. As you can see, compared to other games, it doesn't lag behind you anymore. Because I fixed that, so no more latency. The spinning text should no longer work, but you would have the special attacks instead. Shady. We're using Raycast, though it is my own system for this. But the hits should be faster, and the processing for it should be also faster due to it only detecting the red bots instead of like each individual limb. The latency, Roblox has a big issue with latency because the characters are client side and they are pulled from your like physics on your client. So they have this big issue of like being really delayed. I can show an image of the comparison.
I'm gonna
Hold on.
fucking die.
Well, a video of the comparison. But I already got the basics down, apart from the UI and the ray tractions. I gotta add those in. And the UI is gotta be redesigned, but I've been working on it. I'm trying to keep like myself motivated to work on it. And I do try my best to make it as good as I can. Especially because I want players to have fun in it. So I hope people will like the new movement. I hope people will like the new combat I plan on doing. The movement is very fluid. Like it won't stop you in place. Only edge climbing will, because you're climbing up something. But quick vaults actually make you faster, and normal vaults allows you to just quickly go over something without jumping. Also, yeah, that's that's a bug because I quickly go to those tools.
That's because those are the
future-
debug points in them, the attachments.
Yeah. I use attachments to position the raycast. It's where like their central point is, and then it looks towards the front of them to basically do a cast.
There's a lot of small stuff. If you're vaulting over something, you get a slight speed boost if you go right over it right after you exit.
Yeah,
But if you're going
if
from
you
a
combo
small
them.
standpoint, you can use it to speed up as well.
Also, as you can see, it's also not specific to what you're vaulting on. So you see those big blocks. If you go on their little like, if you try to aim yourself diagonally on them, you'll do a quick vault instead of the normal vault. So like, it's not like hard coded or anything, and also it makes it so it's very dynamic, and this will be implemented in the fighting, so it makes it better than just running around, jumping and clicking M1.
With that, we are planning to change combat. And everything that you know in KP will probably get a touch up before being pushed into this game, because it is our way to make a
Progress
fresh
in the
slate for
future.
ourselves, make something modern that is good, that is
Okay,
fun.
let me pull up the video that shows the difference between the hitboxes. Well, my replication and Roblox's replication.
Will we have a K type game for this engine? I don't know.
There you go.
There will be there will be testing for this game. in
We'll
the
probably
future.
have QA testing beforehand before
Oh, yeah,
public
definitely.
release, but
Keep in mind that the replication of Roblox is very limiting.
you've also
It's basically
at
like
low HP. No, not yet. Sorry, go
no,
on, Shrizma.
but there is the low HP state. If you go at a low HP, you'll be as a low HP. There's also crouching already. If you didn't know, I tried to make it like smoother when you're walking around, so your
You
speed
also added
gradually goes down.
jumping to crouching. So yeah, there's acceleration differences.
Yeah.
So walking slowly speeds up into acceleration instead of instant.
You can already retain your speed if you combo quick vaults. You go faster and faster if you do them. I don't really know what else to say
I was gonna say that's really all that needs to be stated on the new engine.
because
Yes, this
so
is about all
far
the
what you're
progress we have
showing
on
is
it. But
what
this
I've
is a
been doing.
complete from scratch recode done by Shrizma.
Yeah. It's not reusing anything from the old game. It's not reusing anything from KE. Everything's just recoded by me. Mostly because I just think the game could be run better. You probably noticed already the game runs better even with all this in there. You could probably just put in like the map and it would probably load better too. I will need to make it so data stores get properly, converted so people don't lose their progress, but it's pretty easy to do that.
Profile service.
Let me see this. No.
You're already adding the one thing you don't like. Just use it, man. Just use it.
I will need to rewrite it again. I'm not doing it.
No, the profile service is easy, bro. It's easy.
No.
It's tried and
I said
tested,
I
bro.
would say that I would need to rewrite the data stores again to use it, and I don't want to do that.
I can rewrite it in literally 10 minutes, bro.
It's just that I don't think it would also work with the cache system I have set up for them.
Yes, it does.
Bro, what?
Profile service, yes.
Because it turns your data into an object.
Yeah, and your profile is automatically saved. You can cache the profile and then update from the profile cache. You just
Service
update that
which
profile
needs
cache and
to
it's
be
automatic.
pro when? What does that mean?
And And
I mean,
in Turismo, the
if you
profile
want to
automatically
use-
updates and saves
you-
when you leave.
If you want to use profile service, you can try and integrate it in there. Because I'm not gonna work on data storage for now. I need to
I
get
was
the
gonna
base
say
game
I'm gonna,
done.
I'll probably move replica service as well, or it's called replica as well. But
I
sorry,
already have a
no,
remote handler.
no, this is
Power
just for
PCs transfer.
no, just only using replica for transfer of data from server to client.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
I'll
say
s- I'll
Power
s-
Thesis has a remote thing already.
No, just send no, I'll send you replica. It's very cool.
I'm not really used to using third-party stuff.
It's something you should do. Tried and tested things are really good. Like you should look at Knit.
I'm used to just making my own stuff.
Could you explain in Fortnite terms? Slurp juice versus
Slurp
chug jug.
juice. Bro,
Shut up, bro.
and this also means that every weapon would get a special move. This also includes ray tractions, but ray tractions would probably be more unique compared to a human using a weapon. And I do want to add just more depth to it. Also, I did want to touch up on the game's progression, but that's for later.
There'll be a
Every
lot
weapon
more
could
info.
get a special, but it doesn't mean every weapon will get a special.
Right.
Like really basic weapons probably won't get one, but like weapons that are harder to get or take more to get would get one. And if you do a special on someone, if it's a heavy weapon, it can break or block. But otherwise it would just take their ability from your weapon. Are you trying to like vault through a wall? It will not do that. It
Yes.
will push you to the side.
I literally just had it happen right before that.
What? I can probably fix it then. No finishers. That would break the flow of the game.
Yes.
Finishers are something cool, but like
Like,
no.
imagine you're like,
Let's
imagine
add
with the
kill
current
animations,
players, right?
guys.
Imagine you're like
With
fighting
the
someone,
current
you do a kill
players,
animation on them. Oh, dude, there's 50 fucking people.
You'll
around,
have,
what do I
like,
do?
5
no,
people
no,
fighting
it's-
you. You
No,
finish
not
off
kill
one
animations.
person, and
Client-sided
then they'll
kill
just time up.
animations.
They'll time a swing like as soon as it's done.
No,
As
no,
soon as
no,
you
no,
get
not
instantly
kill
killed.
animation, not kill animations. Client-side glory animations for the person who died. That was what we need.
No.
No.
We need,
I should just be
yeah.
able
Get
to scorpion
stuck,
grab
you'd get
anyone.
You'd get stuck, and then they'll just time a kill on you.
You know that one gif of the guy just like dunking like in the off the like after running off the ice.
Wow.
Just
I
that
love that gif.
replicate
I
on the
can-
client. That just replicate. Hey, Una, get over here, buddy.
I can answer questions about the new engine if anyone has
Buddy,
any.
I can and will run and
What
heal
is
to
that
full
gif?
HP
No,
again.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna delete that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can answer questions.
There'll definitely
It's-
be more like definitive things about the engine as time goes along, because it is
Yeah.
still pretty early. But hey, Trisma's doing a lot of work on it. So
I'm
Oh,
not sure about dashing, though I did think about sliding to add on to the crouch, but that's don't think it's final. Will there be a down feature? No. I don't think that would work in the
at
game.
this moment, no.
so
it
I did
depends
have a
on, like, what the
question
game
that I
mode is. So
I
go.
apologize. So I do have a question that I don't think I've seen yet regarding the engine. Is flicking going to be a thing of the past whenever the new engine gets
Flicking is
pushed?
already a thing of the past and experimental.
Yes.
I
We
was
are-
not aware
we
of
are-
that.
We are amputating.
Okay.
Spinning. And flicking.
I must say I am pretty happy for that. I was not too fond of getting hit from 12.5 studs away.
The
Don't
gun
worry, you will still get
experience
hit by
typing.
12.5 studs away if you are lucky.
Yep. The claw really showed me about that.
And even if flicking was a thing, I think it wouldn't be that useful.
Yeah, man. I don't think KP combat should rely on flicking anyways.
How I coded that hitbox thing, I basically stop roadblocks from replicating your character, and instead I hook it up to a buffer that gets sent to the server. Don't worry, packets do get lost, so they don't like catch up and try to like mess everything up. So, whenever you're moving on the client, it gets where you are, including your current velocity, and then it compiles it all into a very low byte buffer, basically. And then on the server, it will decompile that and put it as a mover. So wherever the red box is exactly where you are on the server. And it's mostly to help with people with higher ping. So if you have higher ping, it will try and adapt to that, and you know.
No, Shady, there isn't. Go home.
Basically, your character is basically just visuals for the game now. The red box is what really matters now. Your visual character does not affect like combat or anything now.
That is pretty ingenious, I must say so myself.
Yo, can you fix
What?
this error right here?
What? What happened?
No, he just finished the obby and he got a trail.
No.
Congratulations, man. You'll get a flying carpet with that.
Yo.
Can you fix this bug, Charisma?
If I'm showing what how it's done, then yeah.
This isn't a bug. I'm just doing a 1000 CPS macro.
Oh,
you
okay,
bastard.
no, that's intentional then, because there's no cooldown. It's just the visuals. It just shows you the.
Let me raise my FPS so I can do this faster.
Ingenious.
It's like
Having
you
fun there, bud?
activated
I
a
mean, I could
secret
be
move or something.
I could be no. Don't worry. I could be running my 2000 CPS auto clicker instead,
Oh god.
or my
But
6000.
yeah, those are basically like where
It's
you're
not
gonna
worth
vault. Why would I add domain expansion?
Let's just turn this into a battleground game while we're at it.
Yo, let's go.
No, 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 no.
The strongest kaiju.
Guys, don't worry. We'll add the strongest kaiju mode.
We're not
We plan on
adding-
adding modes.
Do
Guys.
not listen to these people. They don't know what they're talking about.
You don't know what they're talking about?
We are
Ooh.
not making a battlegrounds game.
We're also adding a specific mode that's only for the young experience, and nobody else can join it. And young experience is forced into it.
You have to have 100,000 stats to get that game mode unlocked.
When's the PM's slop upstate?
No, it's
We
actually
want
just
Project
the
Moon.
Dude, you already got the black silence misspelled. It's fine, guys.
You already have Mimicry, the Black Silence. What else could you want?
They want
also
ray
Guangdong.
track skins.
No!
Add 40
No, no,
abilities
no.
with 2 specific mega OP abilities that renders the rest useless? No.
Yes,
Hey,
but
Black
it's
Sir,
dev
can you make
exclusive.
a Black Sir? Can you make 500 Project Moon ray tracks? Thanks.
Wait.
Black, sir.
Yes, Project Moon!
More Project Moon!
Uh-oh.
More Project Moon!
Watch out, because
Do I have your
Shady can
permission to
model.
play Need for Speed on my 360? Which Need for
Yo.
Speed is it Most Wanted? No, dude. Only if it was Most Wanted.
I forgot,
Regarding
was
end of
Carbon-
support or updates for KP, there is no conversation on end of support yet that I know about.
Wait, why would it be end of
Right
support
now,
if
KP is still
Wave
our
doesn't
main-
do engine?
KP
We
is
are-
still our main project. There's been talks about other projects, but right now our main focus is KP.
When
and it
can
will
I
be
start? When
until
can I
we
start
specify.
Kaiju Crafters, guys?
We're not adding
Wow,
Kaiju Crafters. We're not making Kaiju Cart. I don't care, whatever. Fucking else. Fuck you.
Wait.
Are we getting
Guys.
Praetraxian tower defense?
Yeah, we're
and-
actually
Yeah.
not.
we
Yeah,
are.
Dude,
we're,
I
I'm
made-
headed out
we're,
I
we're
made
getting
a tower
grub tower
defense.
defense in specific.
I made a tower defense engine.
Disconnect
Yo, let's use it.
quietly. Well, I'm gonna.
It's going
to be the
hopefully
new
I'm
weekly
just gonna
event.
continue recording. I'm
Oh.
maybe consider publishing this
Same
to
next
YouTube.
Tycoon.
Okay, I should
Probably
probably
Anyway,
turn on-
I am about to head off. Now I need to just